The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
A first carry now. This is Matthews. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Needing a few yards. Here's Matthews. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now a give, right side, Matthews. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Again, it's Matthews. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Here's Matthews.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. A first down carry for Matthews. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Coming right, this is Matthews. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 14th rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Desperados get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
First quarter touchdown run. Remember this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance that was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
The big bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
Off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Murray now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When you look at this defense, They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now Murray again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Murray's this throw taken in by Johnston. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. They run middle with Matthews. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st, it's Matthews again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Open man, it's Palmer. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw, it's Murray. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the 38-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Complete to Johnston here. Third catch in this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's Murray. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. But now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First down, Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there to atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. To throw on second down, Jensen. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Jensen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to throw again. And Matthews has it right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Matthews up the middle. And it's a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On first down, Byers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw on second down, Jensen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So now on comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He gets it to Johnston.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A gain of 30. First down, Tampa Bay.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Murray now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's Murray from midfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Murray going to throw.
Well, he's proven been real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Murray. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On 2nd down now, Byers. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Buccaneers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. As they've done all day, they run with Matthews. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. 3rd down and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And the Bucs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Now 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Matthews again. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Houston. Fielded at the 33. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Murray now to throw. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Throwing now is Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And got his man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. Well, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll find Bateman once more. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Matthews will try and get him in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 2-yard touchdown Brown. And the Desperados have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kalijah Kancey in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Back to throw. Murray. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd down. Now Murray. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong.